whoop.
Whoop.
Hey guys,
Hello.
welcome.
Ooh, what's this?
Shaved ice. I was having a craving for desert pear shaved ice.
Mm.
All right, we're going to dive right into it because we're doing our feature wall.
Yes.
Sean can kind of explain what our feature wall is while I grab all of our stuff. It is a little chaotic here because we have this
Yes, hi Joe.
little puppy who does not want to listen today. Hey, you need to listen. You need to listen. Listen. Here you go. You want
I'll show you the Halloween.
Thanks, Sean.
You're welcome. All right, you gotta go down now.
Yeah, just go down. So the way I do the walls, I break it up into essentially 4 different parts: the middle section and the 3 shelves. So today we're going to focus on the middle section and the top shelf. The theme is kind of reading slash I want to say it's like a cozy home, like on a Saturday afternoon when you're reading a book under a blanket and you just want to cozy up. As for the color scheme, we're using these colors, which Sean can show you.
Right,
and
white and the sunny side, that newer yellow, and then sage, good old black velvet, and sunset drive, another new color. I think that is a in vogue, and dusky blue.
yes.
So
Hey!
Stop.
You're okay. This is our life right now.
He gets a little.
It's okay. It's okay. Get down. You're being a bad dog.
Down.
You want to take her? I'm going to let him outside because I don't know what that was all about. Come here, Hunt.
She takes something and if
she has little sharp teeth.
Yeah, she's got very sharp teeth. But if somebody's got something, he has to have it. Has to happen. So she had a little chew toy, and he took it away from her, and he probably grabbed it right off of her mouth too. So I probably hurt, didn't it? Yes, it probably did. Hi, you're okay. You okay?
It's always something here at Ken's Creations.
Of course. All right, you ready to get down? You ready? Here we go.
Okay,
here you go.
All right. So for those of you, who saw it earlier today on our sister channel, Ken's Creations, we did an office tour.
Yes,
and I want to thank you again because you did such a good job helping me and doing this. So I love you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very much. It was super fun. And I'm so relieved because now we can actually get on to doing stuff like this again.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. All right. So let's get started. I'm going to start. I got a lot of people saying, can you start showing other things besides just chalkboard surfaces?
Sure.
So we're going to start with a canvas and our definitions. Now, if you guys have any questions, please let us know in chat. Sean will grab them and answer them for you. We're currently in our spring summer collection. So this is a collection. Also, right now, the the bunny patterns are half off.
Half off? What?
Hey. Hello. She's eating something. And do you want to go and show them what this month's transfer looks like? We haven't even opened it yet.
Yep.
And what is
We're
the Club
doodling
Couture
on the back
transfer,
too.
Sean?
What's that?
What is Club Couture?
Club Couture. That is a great little club. That is kind of like a prescription.
Prescription?
Subscription, not prescription.
Oh.
Subscription. Sorry. Sub. S-U-B, not P.
So Club Couture is Happy Meal every month.
Happy Meal every month.
You get an exclusive transfer. Now, this transfer is only available to designers and Club Couture members. And it is only available the month that it comes out, and then it retires.
Yep.
Now, with this, it's $19.99.
Mhm.
You get the transfer 3 paste singles, which our paste singles are up there if you want to grab them.
Yep. And only the club members get the paste single, right?
Correct. The designers do not, because you can just have yours.
You got yours.
You get a video, you get written instructions, you get deals, promos, and if you join the Ken's Creations Club Couture, you get exclusive perks that we can't even say publicly. They're so good. But this month, I love this one. It's a very on trend. It is the little farmhouse. It is called Farm Words. Very cute, and it comes with a storm, candy apple, and eucalyptus. So definitely, if you are not a member, join. Also, if you want to join our club, if you're with another designer or something and you want to be part of our crew, reach out to us. We'll let you know how to do that, because we would love to have you part of our crew. Especially now that this remodel is done. I'm telling you, that as much as I love it, it was a lot of work. We started it in September, October, and it is
end of March.
But it looks great.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
I think it turned out really nice.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna get started using some canvas. Now, canvas, these are canvas sheets. I forget who. I think they're by Arteza. But I need to make them a little bit stronger. So I'm gonna cut this down. This is chipboard, and we're gonna use the definitions. Now, Sean can show you the ones behind us. We've already done one for the happiness and together. And then I need to grab my rotary. Wait, no. Yes. No. Yes. No, yes.
Can you see those? Got those in Port Vallarta. So there you go. These houses were originally on last...
So those houses were part of the
calendar.
Yes, the Christmas countdown, and they were so popular they brought them as a surface. And something else we're using today was brought back as a surface as well. Ooh, look at when we were in Puerto Vallarta. One of my themes when we travel, I like to get souvenirs for all of Jazzy and Allie and their kiddos. I haven't given Allie hers yet, but I got one for me and Sean this time. So we got, I'm calling them Couture.
These are all hand painted.
Yes.
It says that, right?
Excuse me.
Hand. And you see these guys actually painting.
The guy was so nice that was painting it. And ooh, you know what? I will actually go grab the one my dad has. Here, you want to cut that and I'll go. The one they made for my dad is amazing.
So this is basically a little piggy bank style, but very cool. There we go. All right, let's get this all cut up. And of course, as I cut this, I'm just gonna, I start one cut and then push, especially if it's sharp enough. These are starting to get a little dull, a little sticky. There we go. Kind and love, and of course we have together, and I think, what is it, happiness. Very cool. Hello, everybody. Hello, and yes, happy St. Patty's Day.
Here you go, Shani.
Thank you, Jay, very much so. So she hasn't seen these, have she?
Is she live?
She's here, yeah.
So you can show her.
All right, Miss Allie.
We were gonna bring them to you yesterday, and I forgot. So those are Alex and Benny's.
And the colors, the really bright colors, do very well in black light or LED blue. And they kind of glow.
And then for you and Frankie.
Look
at that one. It's my favorite one.
So cool. So all this stuff here just glows under blue light.
Isn't it beautiful? Hand painted. I just loved it. And then for my dad.
Jill says she has a sugar skull tattooed. Wow. Yeah, and then a big old piece of bamboo.
For my dad. Yeah, and then we got Jazzy and Aaron at Seahawks Sugar School. Mm-hmm. And then a red and blue one for her kiddos. Yeah. All right, let's put those back there. I have to go drop these off for you, Allie.
Oh my God, they're going to flip. I know, aren't they?
Aren't they cute? We would have brought them yesterday, but we were in a hurry to show you. Thieves, she's eating a cord.
What are you doing? No.
This dog. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to cut this at Gosh, I think I want to cut this at 7. Well, let's see here.
Now she's got my pant leg.
You guys, let's talk a little bit about something.
What?
Guess what I have coming in the mail?
I have no idea.
Because I'm a shopaholic. And you guys all know I love my Cricut Easy Press to make like shirts and pillows and totes. Well, now, of course, they have the mug press. Now they have a hat press,
Yes, they do.
which I have coming. But they have something called the auto press. What is the auto press, Sean?
Oh my goodness!
Oh my gosh!
It is their their version of a heat press, and it's like one finger, click. It comes down, presses, puts on the right. It just gives the right pressure. You don't have to put the pressure. You don't have to have that big giant spring adjustment. And then when it's done, it pops up automatically, and it comes up nice. And not quite vertical, but very far away, so you have no chance of.
So it doesn't come out to the 15th. I did go to some Michael's today to see if I could find it in person, and I could not, which is super sad.
Jay says 1,000. Yes,
Oh,
it is $1,000.
Oh well, I don't know if I need. It is $1,000.
$9.99.
Yeah, but I mean, if you think about it, the Cricut lamps too were expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, so I totally effed this up. That's awesome. So let me go get.
You have another one?
Yeah, I'll be right back. My bad. My bad, Sean.
Kathy says, I'm excited for that auto press.
Me too.
Where to? It's going to be kind of interesting to see. Hello, Karen. And of course, hello, Jay, Kathy, and Jill, and Leslie, and Allie, of course, Miss Allie, Lori, and Patty, and Ann. Dee Dee, hi there. City, Wendy, June, Linda K, Rebecca, Janet, Aloha, June.
All right. We're just going to use a heavyweight cardstock.
Okay.
Not that it's important, and this is kind of random, but I lost another 3 pounds.
Well, congratulations. Yay.
Yay. Trying to get healthy, Shawnee. All right, so we're going to be putting these definition boards on this surface. Now, one of the things I love about Couture is it is versatile to where you can pretty much use it on any surface. I love this. This is a Target dollar spot. They were $3. But I didn't want to put it on this. I actually wanted to put it on kind of a canvas. Now, canvas can be a little hard to chalk on. You can either use ink or chalk paste. I'm probably going to use paste just because it gives it that flat look. But as you can see, these are a little too big. So I do want to cut them down. And I want it to be a perfect fit. So we are looking at 7 inches by 8. So let's go ahead and start by doing this. All these are is cardstocks that's going to stabilize those because these, I'll let Sean show you, they're a little canvas.
I mean, it's canvas. As you can see, it's flimsy. You want little backing, a little something for that.
What did I say my measurements were? I already forgot.
7.
You are going to get stepped on, little one.
Yeah. Wendy Cockrell says, I gained the 3 pounds you lost.
Oh.
Is that where they went?
Ooh, that can't be right. Because look. I'm struggling.
Are you struggling?
Yeah. I'll have to go get another cardstock. So this, let me do, I'll have you cut this.
When's the last time you actually cut stuff?
I know, right? Well, you cut it, let's do 8.5 by, no, let's do 8.25 by 7.25. And I'll go get you another piece of cardstock. And that's, Basil cardstock.
Basil?
Basil!
Yeah, what was the other one? 7?
7.25.
8.25 by 7.25? You said 8.25.
What's a cradled panel? Jay, you're going to have to tell us what that is.
A cradled panel.
Oh, sorry, little miss. Just so you guys... Hey, what are you eating? What are you eating? Hey. Oh, puppies. I love you, but puppies.
Yeah. So it's 8 1/4 this way. Now you want 7 1/4 the other way.
Yeah.
That's already 8 1/4.
Okay. I'm super excited. If you guys don't know, Jay's here and love Men of Chalk. He is on our chalk team, and you guys know I love anytime we can find guys who chalk. Men of Chalk.
Is that on the same size?
What?
I did 8 1/4 that way.
What do you mean?
Do the 8 1/4 first.
Does it matter?
Just make it consistent.
Can you see what she's eating? She's still chewing on something.
Right now, her own tail.
Oh, puppies. Sean was literally like, she's very cute. I like her, but I don't want puppies. He's like, we're done with pups.
Yeah. But we loved Charlotte and Jazzy.
She's actually got a ton of little personality.
What are you chewing on? That thing again, or another thing I would like it.
What is it?
It was this.
What is this, love?
It's like the end cap of something, and it's rubber.
I don't know where she's getting those.
Maybe from a chair. I don't know.
Now this is the Caterpillar Pro. I like it for big jobs or nice good cuts. I painted it mine. I just took some.
Gonna say, Jill asked, did you ink it so you can see the lines better?
Because it is hard to see the lines, and so I inked it. It does also have a light, but it's dead. Because I really didn't use the lights that much. One thing I've noticed on this is you do need to cut from the top to bottom. You can't go the other way. It will kind of mess up your cut. And then
Rebecca says, yes, my golden noodle puppy can now reach the counter. She ate an entire blueberry zucchini bread today. Didn't even share it.
Oh, wait. Good thing I caught that. Good thing I caught that. Okay. So, let me go take all this away. I'm going to go let Hunter in. Do you want to put that away? I swear, little puppy. She's going to get smashed.
Where does this go?
Down there with the cutters.
Oh.
Should I get the little gate so we don't step on her?
You might have to. Wow. Where's all the... Oh, they're right here. Right here. Here's one. You were definitely chewing on something. She's got some of that silicone rubber.
Do you know where the gate is at?
Yeah, it's next to the your thing.
Next to what?
Your YouTube plaque. To the right of it. Oh. Huh?
Oh, here it is. I found it, love.
There you go. Sorry, I had to
come on, you
get some silicone crap out of her mouth. It's crazy. I guess she had the really bad case of worms because she got into turkey poo.
All right. Sorry.
No.
Oh, this puppy.
Well, she could always crawl underneath the thing.
Excuse
back
me.
Here.
Do you want to put her on the other side?
Come here.
Put on to the other side.
Break on two.
Oh, sorry.
Doors.
Okay.
Of course, she might bark.
She will bark. That is not an if, and, or but.
Hey, George.
Hi, George. Okay, excuse me, Shawnee. We are going to grab this. So you could use any... Oh, yeah, she just got through.
Yeah, she just crawls underneath the middle.
You could use any adhesive. I'm going to use my Creative Station here to stabilize this. This puts a nice layer of adhesive. I don't know if you can see that.
It even tells you which one's in there. It says permanent, so you gotta make sure where you put it is where it goes.
I'm gonna go get a towel really quick. Do you want to run that through? I am sweating. Sweating, Shawnee.
There we go. See if I did it right. And then as soon as you're done, bring this down. Right? Bring it down. Oops, a little more. There we go. Down. Cut.
Yep. And then it's really important. They call it a rub and peel technology. So while I do the other one, Sean's just going to do this. What this is doing is it's taking the adhesive part and putting it on the back there. And that's really important so you can get a nice level. So he'll push that down. And I'm doing this before I chalk on it because this way we'll get a nice even... You could chalk on it without stabilizing it like this. But I just want to stabilize it. Give it a little something, something. And these come in a couple different sizes.
So this has a little extra on the edge, so it's got something for you to grab onto to peel it. Even though I'm trying to do that, I'm having.
What do you mean it's got a little extra?
You know, it has that little extra on the edge.
Oh, I'm sorry, Riles.
So you do that, and now I can just peel it right off. And just like that. And of course, we'll take this off.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I mean, you can, but when you take this off, you want to move it slowly because if you go too fast, your adhesive will stay. Let me show you here. So there's your adhesive, and you can see where it's kind of pulling up. So if you go too fast, your adhesive will stay, and you don't want that. So if you see your adhesive is kind of staying back, I tend to go the opposite way like this and very slowly reveal it like that. So, however, whatever is best for you to work. And it depends on what cardstock will be easy transfer. Canvas like this, any kind of cotton or anything like that, it's going to be a little bit.
It won't be as perfect as it would on cardstock.
Mm-hmm.
What is this machine? It is called the
Xyron Creative Station.
Xyron.
And in the case that it doesn't transfer your adhesive, no big deal. You can just use I always say AGT, but it's ATG. You just need the adhesive really on the side, Shawnee. It's fine.
It's sticky.
Would you guys stop? All right.
I see your tan line, Kenny.
Look at this.
You know, look at that.
Oh, can you see it?
Maybe if I go like this. There it is.
Sean can tell you what I did.
Yeah, so off the yacht, walking down the dock, and at the end of the T's, like this, you know.
Come on, guys,
boom,
out.
and a T's, dock goes this way,
Excuse
and there's
me?
a gap between that concrete wall and the dock. And Kenny was a little tipsy, a little high, and he just turned.
When in Rome, right?
Yeah, and then he just kind of turned and lost his footing, and he went. I mean, it was only this much of not this much of a gap, but enough to fall in. His knee and leg hit, but his elbow hit that concrete wall, which is where that came from.
Mm-hmm.
So when Vicio.
Excuse me, guys. Okay, so here is our bright pad. I use this just to get a good lineup of our transfers, because if you see here, like if I was to do this transfer here, I'm not going to see where my edge is. So by putting it here, we'll see our edges. Mm-hmm. Now, okay, you are getting stepped on. She's going to yelp.
Yeah, she will.
Now, because I have not used these transfers, we're going to fuzz them. And why do we fuzz? Because when I first started truck, I was like, why would I want to fuzz? Like, I want them to stay sticky.
Yeah.
But by fuzzing them, they actually are more sticky.
I wouldn't say more sticky. It becomes, what's the word? A more even stick, almost, in a way. But especially if you're putting this on a non-porous material like metal, mirror, glass, you definitely want to fuzz the holy heck out of it, because if not, you're going to be. This thing will curl. It'll stretch. It'll do all kinds of weird things. So you really want to make sure it's fuzzing when you're putting it on a very
this question all the time.
What is in your mouth right now?
Here, I'm gonna go put her out there.
She keeps getting. I don't know where she keeps. There's more of that stuff.
Do you want to show them that before I set it up? We
thing?
get the question all the time on how we dry our transfers. Come on.
So yeah, once we wash
Come on, guys.
transfers, and you know how sometimes we have lots of them, we need something to dry them on. And this here we got at Costco. It's a drying rack, an actual drying rack from that you do your clothes. And it just folds out with its legs, and then after that, then it extends out pretty wide. It's almost like.
And then we got these actually
like
at Target
6 feet wide.
$3.
Yeah, $3, and you can just lay them off to the side. Just make sure they're sticky side up. You can put some maybe up to a C size on these.
But when we're doing big projects like this.
So big projects, you do this, and that thing will extend, that big white one. So it'll go out like 6 feet, maybe even 7 feet. It's very wide. It's very nice. Comes in handy. When we got lots of transfers to dry, that's how we do it.
Okay.
Sheila is very close. The owners are Harlan and Jasmine. Harlan is the cousin.
Mm-hmm.
He is the son.
Do you want to go back down?
He's the son of his. Well, he'd be a second cousin. His first cousin's oldest son.
Yeah.
Pat.
So this is what I like. You can see how it gives you your outline so you know exactly where, especially on something like this, that's going to be a pretty tight fit. I can see exactly.
As Rosemary says, best tip ever on the light pad. I use it all of the time.
I know.
It's like almost how could you not?
Jazzy was editing a video and she was like, who came up with this light pad idea? And I was like, that was me.
It's all you.
Okay. So now on something like this, because canvas has,
it's not smooth.
It's a rough.
It's not smooth. Let's put it that way. It's not a smooth surface.
I'm going to take my paste scraper. I'm not going to push very hard, but I'm just going to gently push down. Mm-hmm. You could use the 4-inch squeegee, but the 4-inch squeegee, because it's a rubber silicone, it might actually make it kind of skip, which we don't want. All right. Is that crooked? A little. Oh, well.
I don't think so.
Okay. We're going to use just black. Keep it simple. My black smells a little.
No, a lot. Be truthful, it smells a lot.
I don't know why.
And sometimes people may do different colors. Some people might do, like this is a one and done. One color, do it and you're all done.
So this is the reason I fell in love with Couture, because I am not big into vinyl. Like, I love vinyl, but I don't like weeding and cutting. And this is...
Does anybody?
This smells kind of like poop.
It is pretty sneaky stuff. Don't know why.
Hey! We need to separate those two. He is being... I'll get it. It's fine.
He's ornery.
Yeah. Since I have to clean this anyways.
Check your fingers.
Look at that. All right. I'll be right back. I love that look. It looks like, what is it? When the typewriter over types.
It's like it's almost like a double hit.
Yep. That's what I love
it. It's like a double hit. So it's on there twice. Huh?
Show me cleaning, or is that camera not set
up?
Oh,
I don't think I got that one set up, but I can. Give me 5 seconds.
I just want to show him how to clean transfer that has black on it.
Yeah, no problem. Give me a sec.
If it's too much, don't worry about it.
It's right here. I just gotta plug it in. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yeah. Should be able to go to it here.
Will you walk them through what I'm doing too?
Or not.
Is it not working? No?
No. Is there light on that camera? Do you see light on the camera up above? Like two little white lights? Make sure that's plugged in too. It should work without it.
How about now?
Okay, hold on.
Oh, well.
Oh well. I'll have to.
Still walk, I mean, you can talk to him.
So basically, what he's going to do is we take it, especially on the black. Black is, some of these colors will stain no matter what. Even if it stains, it still works. Don't worry. If it's like a lot like this one is, we'll take it off first with just running water in our hand and stuff, and then we put it down on the sink. Use the dry erase board eraser, and then really get into it. And you want to do both sides. You got to do both sides. So believe it or not, you're actually squishing that through the screen, and it actually will go to the other side. So you got to flip it, do both sides, and just make sure it's all nice and clean. Once you do it, you let it go sticky side up, and it dries. I'm going to dry this real quick. All right, there we go. Now, the way you see it, especially on the word ejected, let me get down there. What probably happened is one of two things. Is one, he pushed maybe too hard and it just kind of went farther than it can be. Maybe it didn't stick as well as we wanted it to, but it gives it a really cool, like you said, like the double hit, like a typewriter does.
The reason it did this, and I'm not just saying this because Sean's basically making it sound like, oh, he messed up and here's what happened.
No.
But if you don't press hard your transfer and you just lightly press it like I did with that scrape, you're going to get this look. It's also because of the texture. I really like the look of, you can also see it in the another in use. So it's kind of the look I'm going for. And I will tell you, a lot of times, those are some of the happy accidents in chalking. Where's my other transfer? Oh, it's on the backside. All right.
All right, that turned out really nice. Somebody says I have a lot of paste that would get horrible smell. Filled out of form and chalk replaced.
Good.
Nice.
That's what I like to hear.
Yes.
I love these definitions. These are currently out of stock, sadly, but they will be coming back into stock. I love them. I think they're very cool. All right, I always have Sean double check make sure I'm straight. Well, I'm not straight, but.
You want this much space down?
Oh my goodness. Hello, my babies. What, love?
Did you want this?
I have to, yeah, because
Okay.
I want it to be the same on the other one.
Where's the other one?
Right behind you.
I'd go up just a little bit.
Okay.
Because I think you have more up on that top than you do on the other one. No, not by much either. It's just like that.
You do you, boo. Oh, here's our tape. All right.
Ooh. Go too fast, you'll burn your fingers.
Yeah, don't do that, Shawnee.
It's like getting a rug burn.
Okay, so once again, if we don't press too hard, we'll get that look. Once again, Sean was right. If you, especially on a surface like canvas, if you put too much paste and then press too hard, it basically...
Yeah.
This
black here seems to be a little on the thinner side.
Black and red tend to be our thinner paste.
And that's mostly because all of the pigment makes it thinner.
Also, you'll see this, we could have waxed this. By waxing it, it would have stopped a lot of that from happening. You'll also see this on wood. So if you have wood grains and you don't wax it, the paste will actually go in those little tiny wood grains. In fact, I think you can see it on my other definitions because I didn't wax those very well.
Actually, these turned out really nice. Ta-da!
All right, I'm gonna go clean this. You can dry
Beauty.
that.
We'll dry this baby. Huh?
Let them know why we clean. We get people asking all the time, why do you clean the transfers during the live?
So we like to clean right away. One, even though colors, there are certain colors, black, red, and a few other colors will stain, it just brings that down a little more. Plus, when you clean right away, it just preserves and makes your transfers last so much longer. This way you get a chance to get it clean, hanging, and then drying on the rack and whatnot, and boom, these things last so much longer that way. Esther asks, where can I watch the tour? Are we talking about the Couture tours?
What?
Can you watch a Couture tour, or is that just... Yeah,
No,
but you can...
Tour this time, guests can go.
Yeah,
like
so
customers and stuff.
So customers can go to our tours, but you can't watch it.
This is the first one.
Oh, where can you watch the tour of that setup? Oh, I'm sorry, Esther. It's on our sister channel, right?
What?
The tour of the office. That's what you meant.
Yes, it was today.
Yeah, we did that today, and you can find that on his other channel.
Ken's Creations.
Ken's Creations.
All right, so let's go ahead and attach this. We have a couple of options. You could use foam squares. You could do all sorts of stuff. I'm actually going to keep it pretty simple and just use...
Nice and flat.
Nice and flat. And I don't know where my tape runner is.
Your tape runner?
Oh, here it is.
ATG.
I love this thing. I've had this. This is
Everybody who has one says that. They just love it.
It's one of the first things I bought, and
yeah, there's a little.
It at first was a little complicated. Like, how do you put the tape in? But I love it. It works great.
You even had the big thick one, which seemed to have ran out of. You can still buy it, but it's hard to find. The thicker one.
Yeah.
It's like this is 1/4 inch. The other one is like 1/2 inch.
All right. So I'm gonna let Sean place this because he is way better at making sure things are somewhat straight. Because he's somewhat straight. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, loves. And this, like I said, having just this cardstock on the back of it just gives it a little bit of stabilization to where, because these have little grooves in it, you don't have to worry about that. Can you guys stop whining? Ooh, that looks great, love.
A little off. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit?
Just a little bit.
You are way more precise than me. I'm like, good enough.
Come on.
Yay. Okay, I'm going to take these, put them on the shelf. This is actually our next surface we're going to work with. This was actually part of the Chalkmade Kit Farmhouse Hello, I think. So this is the rustic round. Once again, so popular that it came back as a permanent surface. Sean can tell you how he painted this because it normally looks
basically like that without the stains already on it.
Yeah.
She's got a whole
Of course she does.
Where's the tape and holder?
The tape and holder.
Are you talking about this? Tape and holder?
There is a holder for it. I just don't have it.
We don't have a holder.
But the tape's inside. Okay.
So basically what we did is that we used a grid mat, and we took it at the very bottom of the grid, and then we can figure out the distance for everything to make sure it was correct. And then we just took some placement tape, of course. Good old placement tape. So, good old placement tape. And we taped off here. So this is equal to here. And then we left a space. And then did the same thing for here. We wanted basically a 1.5 inch grid, because the grid is 1 inch by 1 inch. And so we just did that. And that's how we were able to get the spacing correct.
Yes. Now, that's what I love about our placement tape. The one feedback I did give them on placement tape is I would love to see actually measurements on it. I gave them this. Look at this. This stuff is so cool. It's basically washi tape, but it's got like measuring tape on it, which I love. And even though we have the little dashes on here for that, it's nice to have that tape measure. You are going to get smashed again, little girl. She just doesn't listen. Okay, so we're going to actually use this. This is part of our chalk story. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with a chalk story, essentially a chalk story was created for people. There are some people that do a great job mixing transfers, so they can go through the catalog, find transfers, and mix them together and come up with an aesthetic that complements each other. There are other people that struggle with that, so they came up with chalk stories. Yeah. And chalk stories basically is a collection of transfers that all coordinate. So it uses the same fonts, the same design elements, and it usually has one of every size of a transfer. So an A, B, C, D, sometimes an E. But this way you can actually go into, for example, there's a kitchen chalk story. You could go into a kitchen, say I want 5 boards, grab those transfers, and they'll all coordinate. So we're going to be using this one. This is called Pages of a Book. Now we're actually going to use the top part on this bistro board, and then Sean can tell you what these are going to be used for.
So we were out just kind of weirdly hunting around with some little girl, watch out, at a little thrift store, little people have these little booths, and they're spindles. So these are the spindles you get when you're doing a railing system. Ours upstairs has something very similar to this. So all I did is I took my radial saw and just cut right down here, and this is where I got 2 of these. And our objective on this.
Cut that. I have to wash my hands because someone had stuff in his mouth.
The objective is to kind of give the illusion that it is sitting, one of the things that we're doing, that it is sitting on a shelf. So we're going to put these 2 together like so, and then that's going to go up against the board itself, so it'll look like that as a shelf. And then, of course, it's only sticking out a little bit, but it should give us that illusion.
The illusion.
Yeah, spindles, they can come in handy for lots of things.
So I'm going to go ahead and have Sean cut to that using our transfer trimmers.
They're cheap.
What?
The spindles were cheap. I mean, even if you didn't get them at a...
Anytime you see a line here, and Sean will change the camera, that lets you know it's a cut line.
So this is a cut line. And this line, if you did not cut this, it'd still go right through, because this is the same process. So this is still an actual open silkscreen line on it. The only thing that is not is the title. The titles, or what it is, these are not. This is actually just printed on there. Like I said, if you have really sharp ones, you can just do one cut and then push.
I'm gonna go put these up. I'll be right back.
Got some gookiness on it. I need some.
Oh my goodness, little girl.
What do you call it? Some Goopy Gone. A little of that, and get some of that gook off. I think he said he's going to go with this. As you can see, we have it just at the exact same, the right distance for that to fit right there. Old plastic spindles. Oh my goodness. Yeah, coffee table.
All right. I love these
Nice
rustic
job,
rounds. Aren't they pretty?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're going to fuzz, fuzz, fuzz.
You can buy spindles even at Home Depot, Lowe's.
Those are spindles?
That's what those are called.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I thought
And
spindles were what the lady pricked when in Sleeping Beauty. Isn't that a spindle?
That's a different type of spindle.
Oh.
So it's all made of wood. Those just happen to be older, probably a much better wood anyway. Most of them are usually an oak or a pine or something. So if you need one right away, you can just go right down there, and they have them somewhere in their store.
So these books are going to be these colors. So I'm going to bring these colors into the pages of the books because we can, do that. Or should I just do black or white? What do you think, Shawnee?
Well, you already have white here and black here. It's probably black.
Or should we do color?
Oh, maybe a color might work. Ooh, we ponder.
We ponder.
I like what Beth says. She says, I suspect there's a new candidate in the running for mayor of Naughtyville. I think you're right.
Who? Oh, yes. This little one?
Phoebes.
Oh, that's perfect. I don't even need my bright pad. Look at that. What do you think? Good? Good?
Check just put it on the other end.
The bright pad?
Yeah, bright pad. I just want to make sure the side to side was good.
Side to side.
So we've got about a finger width, and over here we have.
I love desert pear.
Finger width. I think we're good. Look at that. Yay! It fits.
You can put that. I'll use that actually again.
You guys like the new shimmers? Which is your favorite? New shimmers are very pretty.
Okay. You guys don't judge me. Because Sean's going to tell you what I think of shimmers.
Excuse me.
So we have that one.
The shimmer rose gold, which is very pretty.
And then where's shimmer? It should be right here.
The shimmer orchid and the shimmer eucalyptus.
So here's the deal, and Sean can show you those up close. I do love shimmers, but I'm a glitter fan. So shimmers, even though they give you a nice shimmer, they don't give you that glitter that I really like. What do you think?
Yeah, shimmer's nice, and they've done when you go back and look at the old original shimmers, they don't stand a chance to the new. They really stepped up their.
I agree.
When they did the new shimmers, there's more of it. It's more shiny. It's more shimmery. So it's good. Shimmer orchid, Jay says, it is very pretty. I think I would have to go. God, sometimes I think it really depends on what you're putting it on. They're all very pretty. I can't really say that I have a favorite.
Yeah. Okay, so something cool. I'm gonna move these out of the way. These are the 5 in Vogue colors. Mm-hmm. Now, I think I have a board. I'll go grab it. Sean can explain what an in Vogue color is because we actually got someone asking about that.
So in Vogue, every time a new catalog, and that's the 2 main catalogs, the spring summer and the fall winter, you get 5 new colors. So they last for the length of the time of the catalog, and then when the new one comes out, five new in Vogue. And every once in a while, it's rare, but every once in a while, one of the in Vogues may become a permanent color, which is kind of cool. So here's what we did on this. I'll do a close-up. Is that we showed you what the shimmers look like between the black and, of course, now the new white board here. Let me get my zoom in if I can find it. There it is.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to start pasting this.
So you can see the difference of them. Now this is not. This is the this one. Yeah, this one's the in Vogue color. That one there. What do they call
This
it?
is dust. Wait, no. This is Dusty Blue.
Dusty Blue.
And this is Sunset Drive.
Which is here and here.
I love Sunset Drive.
Sunset Drive is this kind of a peach-ish color. So I think it pops really nice on black, but it looks very nice on white as well.
I think Sunset Drive, and I could be wrong, is our shimmer melon that we have.
Yeah.
I'll have Sean grab it, but the shimmer melon is almost the exact same color. It just doesn't have the shimmer in it.
Right. Is it here?
It's right. It's right here.
So. Sorry.
Okay.
What do you think? Yeah, pretty close. The shimmer is this one here. It's very, very close. This one is just a hair lighter, not by much either. But yeah, it's very interesting how close they look. Oops, which one's which?
Oh, I love this Dusty Blue.
So pretty. It's almost like a robin egg. Peel and reveal. You cannot go wrong.
Okay, we do have a little bit of an oopsie dooley, but we will fix that. I'm going to have Shawnee dry that. That color looks amazing with that. I love it.
Look at that.
All right, I'm going to go clean the transfer, Shawnee.
I will dry this.
Oh, that looks so good.
So beautiful.
Look good together.
Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, yeah, Jay's right. That Sunset Drive is just pop, pop, pop. Oh my goodness. What'd you say, Heidi? Have you guys watched the video of the woman using Glowforge to cut and engrave size of easy weed? I have not. That would be interesting to see. This is what, for those Facebook people, this is what Heidi was just saying. Something about, have you watched the video of a woman using the Glowforge to cut and engrave Sizer Easy Weed? HTV. That would be interesting to see. Sherry is asking, are you guys going to Seattle? If I can get her thing to pop up. Are we going to Seattle for Couture Tours? Yes and no. I am not, because I have to work, and even though by the time I got off work, they would just get started, and it's a 40-minute flight, and blah, 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 blah. So he and Jazzy will be there. I will not be able to go. Yes, I will. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to grab...
I wanted to show you what Heidi just said.
Oh, okay.
It's very interesting. She said, have you seen a woman using the Glowforge to cut Caesar's weed? HTV.
I haven't.
It's very bizarre.
So I'm going to fix this. This is the Artist Tool Set. This is one of my favorite things that was released. It's basically a really tiny squeegee, almost like a paintbrush. And I can go in on these areas where I accidentally got the pink and just dab it. Now, you could also use a paintbrush to do this. I like this because it's a little bit more of a precision on it. But that's how easy it is to fix it. Just like that. Ta-da! Ta-da!
Ta-da!
All right. I'm going to put this off to the side. We are going to add a little bit of Shazam to it here in a sec. But we're going to do that after we do our houses, which are what's up next. So I'm going to put this off to the side. You can go to you for a sec, Shawnee. Do you want to go ahead and start cutting these up? We got paint on that.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Easy peasy to take off. Let me do that real fast. Yeah, Tracy's moving it towards the end of the month. Tracy Wagner.
Oh, yeah, she is.
She's going to Tennessee.
Oh, we got some white on here. And
what? Uh-oh.
That's okay. That's okay, Shawnee. I get D. Okay, so
that actually went through the thing.
What?
Went through the little vento.
Oh, it did. So here is our new houses that we're gonna do some stuff with, and then these I just took the board and base. Do you want to go? Thank you. You can actually go over there. I'm good now. I just took our board and base from. We have a black and a white one, and we painted those black. I'm gonna touch this up here. Let me grab the paint. I think it's right next to you, Sean. Can you grab the paint? It's right next to the paint. I'm gonna touch these up.
Watch that.
So I'm gonna have Sean dry these, and then I'm gonna wax these, just because it is fresh paint, and we get questions all the time on waxing. So Sean, when do we have to wax, and when do we not have to wax? Because there's some designers out there that wax all the time.
We typically don't wax anything other than cardstock paper and a couple other items like wood, plain raw wood. You definitely want to wax it because it makes it better. It seals up the holes in the grain of the wood. And something like this, it's very, very fresh, wet paint. Even though it's dry, it's fresh, it might pull up. So by waxing it, it does the same process. But other than that, we usually don't have to wax anything around here.
You feel comfortable waxing it?
You probably could.
Huh?
You probably can.
Or do you want to cut those?
Either way.
I don't think I can cut those in the wax.
All right. So Kat says that she waxed galvanized metal. Yeah, you can definitely do metal as well. Because galvanized is kind of a weird metal. It's the process of what they do, right?
So here is our surface wax, and we just released these little wax applicators, which I love. Now, it doesn't take a ton of wax, so I just take a little bit with my finger at first. I don't even use the wax applicator, and just... You want to, of course, make sure your paint is dry. And then I'm just going to take this and we're just going to rub this in. Now, you could just keep buffing this until it is completely buffed. I like to heat it a little bit. Now, not a lot of people do it that way, but for me, it just gives it a nice finish. So you can see right here, it's kind of got this flat look. I'm going to take my hair dryer. And see, now it's kind of got that wet, and going to flip this over and then just wax it again. And this is the technique that works for me. I know other people do different things, but this seems to be the best And look at that. That looks great. The other thing to be careful on waxing is you want to make sure it is completely buffed, because if you don't, it could pull up with your transfer. And make sure you always, always, always wax poster board. We learned that the hard way.
Poster board, cardstock.
Do you remember the poster board? That was not good.
Nope.
Not good,
You know,
Sean.
we can get away with it. No, you can't. Sorry.
We thought we could sneak it in. Is someone over there eating desert pear shaved ice? So good, huh?
More like water now.
Okay. Bye.
He was up on the couch working out the window.
Of course he was. He's such a little stink pot. Okay, so we have these. We have these. And then I'm just going to be using these as a stand, so I don't need to wax those. You can just wash these in your dryer. I will tell you, when I first use these, I do look at it to see if there's any little strings, because they will come off. Why don't you open this and show them these cute little things? These are part of our new house. Which, where's my catalog? We can show them. Do you know where the catalog went, love?
I do not.
Uh-oh. Let me... Excuse me, love.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here it is. So these are just essentially little doors. They're cute. Here you go. And then these actually are we'll use to stick them on. And then they actually gave us transfers to match them. So, fun fact, we're going to actually copy these because I really like the colors in this page. If you ever want to know what colors Chalk Couture uses in the catalog, how can we do that?
They have a thing called the recipe guide. And basically what it does is it'll tell you page, the item, and what colors they use.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice. And you can find that where?
If you're a designer, it is in our resource section. If you are a customer, you can ask me. I can give you a list, or you can find it in just by looking it up online, really. All right, so I'm going to use Storm. Will you grab my bright pad, Shani?
Yeah. Vicky Keller asked, was the little puppy in this afternoon's video a new puppy or free, or is it Jazzy? No, that we are watching this one. This one, if you remember, Vicky, his cousin who had Remy, or also known as Peony. Of course, they lost her due to her seizures, so it's been a year. So they went and got a new golden retriever, they are on their honeymoon because we were watching Remy when they were getting married, and now this is their first year, and they're in Nashville.
Oh, my transfer trimmer's over there. Just a sec.
Oh, I can grab it.
Oh, thanks, Shani.
Yeah.
So it's really important to, if you just painted something and waxed it, you really do want to fuzz. Some people will say, oh, I fuzz between this many times or whatever. I just do a couple times. I don't recommend using your jeans. I know a lot of people do. The only reason I don't is because we have dogs, and you know what that means.
You have an old t-shirt, cotton t-shirt it's really, really clean. Works really well. Or an old cotton or a terry cloth type towel. Works really well.
Mm-hmm.
Just if you have dogs or cats, just make sure it's very clean.
You guys, this trick, I can't tell you, is life-changing, because before this, to line up cutouts, oh my gosh.
Good trick.
I would take forever, and I was always a perfectionist, and it wouldn't be perfect, and Sean would be like, it doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm like, are you new? Do you know me? They do make it a little bit oversized just a bit, so if you don't get it perfect, but that's... And we're going to use this back to back because we're doing another one right here.
Thank you, Heidi, for sending that.
If you guys get a sec, make sure to check out Jay's channel. He has a brand new YouTube channel, and I know he's trying to grow it. So
please go and subscribe.
What happened to my? Oh, here it is.
He's a fun guy to watch. Definitely say that. He's very fun to watch.
Sean's obsessed with his voice.
Yep.
Sean has a radio voice himself, I always say. And so when he heard his voice, he was like, he has a very unique voice. That's very good.
Unique, very unique. It's pleasing.
It's like, get a room, Sean.
It's pleasing to the ear.
Whoa, okay. I'll set up a date for you two.
Yeah, Jay, this one is their newest iPad that became wireless. It's good for maybe 2 hours.
Yeah, I will tell you, I have the old one, which was the, you would plug it in. This one's called the BrightPad Go because it is wireless and uses batteries, rechargeable batteries. It's $99, and when it first came out, I said there is no way I'm buying it for $99. I don't need it, and I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah, we love it. And of course, you have to charge it up every so often. It turned the light, or the power switch will turn red. It tells you.
Oh, this never gets old.
I know, that's pretty.
All right, so
I'm gonna do this a little dry. You'll also find that when you lift your transfer from something that's on a waxed piece, it's different. It just lifts up. It just lifts up.
Yeah. Oh, one of my team members. I'll wait till you're done.
Okay. I have a $10 one that off of Amazon that's a bit flaky.
One of my team members also said that if you're ever doing black or red and your paste starts to bleed or something, if you go slow lifting it up, remember? Yeah, I tend to reveal fast. I didn't want these to actually be as perfect. I kind of wanted them a little distressed, but that's okay.
Excuse me.
Oh, we should have turned on music. That's okay. I have to reset it up because we had to reset our Wi-Fi.
Yeah. All of our Alexa capabilities are like all offline for some weird reason.
Well, they are now that I fixed it and stuff.
Everything good then? Oh.
Yeah. All right.
It's horrible trying to turn off a light and you couldn't. Or turn on one.
I know, we have to actually use a switch. What's this switch thing, man? That's arcade. This is another great way to see what is cool about Couture. I mean, this here, could you imagine weeding that? No. No, thank you.
Oh, how cool. Heidi says, how cute would these houses be for a new homeowner gift?
Oh, that would be.
Or a housewarming.
Because what does the little sayings that's come with it say?
The sayings are, this is the house love built. Home is where our story begins, which is great for a new one. And leave your worries at the door. I really like the storm. It is nice. It's a nice gray, Jay. And before you started, there used to be a couple other grays out there. We used to have one of the Grige was one. There used to be one called Elephant. That was one of the originals.
Oh, okay, so show you a little accident I had here. So right here, you can see that I didn't have my transfer down. And when I pushed the paste through, what ended up happening is the paste then got on the back transfer. Yeah. So I can't reuse that again because it will just not be good. So a couple ways to fix this. We can dry it and grab some white paint and paint it. We could wipe it off and do it again. I think we just, should we just paint it?
I do the paint, yeah.
Okay, do you want to dry that? I'm going to go clean this. I have to clean the transfer. You go up to you for a sec.
Yeah.
Oh, Sean, she finally crashed.
Did she? Finally. I'd show you, but my camera doesn't reach all the way over there. I think this one, Heidi's a little too high up to if you put the door on it. But I get your drift. Or maybe if you did a really no, even if you did a tall door, it'd still be there. But that's all right.
What's that?
Heidi says if you were going to put a door on it, you could hide it, but it's too far up. You'd still see it.
Oh.
Yeah, that is cool. Isn't that a cool pattern, Jay? I love it too. It's. If you remember the old game
Wait,
Hubert.
Wait, do I have a window?
Yeah.
Is there a window?
Yeah.
Let's put a window. But do I have a window pattern? I think there is. Let's do that.
Yeah, it's right here.
Heidi, good job. That's
Good job,
a good suggestion.
Nice suggestion. Oh, here we
Great
go.
suggestion, Heidi. She gets 2 points.
So we'll do this. We'll put this on there because that's what
Heidi
this one
gets
is.
2 points for that
2 points, Heidi. 2 points.
2 points, Heidi. I need the... Is there a transfer, though? Yeah,
this one
perfect.
We'll just...
Good job, Heidi. All right, let me grab a...
But anyway, Cubert, remember? You can actually see the cubes.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, my gosh, you are so funny. Is that what the voice he makes? Is that...
Well, it's very more digital, but yeah. Something like that. Oh, she's back up. No, she's back down.
All right. So, let's put this here. I'm going to grab this. Dry our transfers. Now, our transfers can be used... Couture will say, I think they say between 8 and 12 times. We've gotten some as many as 50. Here's the deal. If you take good care of your transfers and clean them, dry them, put them back in their package, they will last a long time. However, if you let them soak in water, if you leave them out to dry too long, that's where you will possibly ruin them.
Yeah, if you leave them out, I mean, we've left ours out for overnight and stuff. But if you left them out for days,
like an E-size transfer, if you leave out
dust, dog hair, cat hair, something, you get all kinds of stuff all over, and you basically have to go back and wash them all over again, which is so bad because you just washed it. Heidi says, I make lots of mistakes. I have to hide. Oh, that's cute. Somebody at our front.
I'll go look. No, just people walking.
Or car going by. 99% of the time.
So this time I'm not using as much paste. I tend to be what's called a heavy-handed chucker. So I put a lot of paste on and will remove it. But when I remove it, I tend to push pretty hard. And that's where
you get
you get marks, but you also will have sometimes push it underneath the transfer. So I highly recommend always cleaning a transfer that's using black or red. It will stain your transfer, and I'll grab one so Sean can show you, but it doesn't
do
harm it.
Here you go. Let
me show him this one.
So this is clean, but it's just stained. That's all. Still works. You can see right through it, not a problem. Actually, this one probably needs to be cleaned a little more because there's a little bit on the backside. That's okay. Oops. Now, all these small little of these, don't attempt to put them back on their original backer sheets because they're a pain in the butt. Your best bet is to have yourself the backup backers.
Those are in this drawer down here. You can see. Show them. I don't keep. I'm sure that's what you were saying, Sean. It's the little ones. Yeah. I will throw them away.
A package of these, you get 10 of them. They're like, I don't know, $5, if that.
If that. They're cheap.
They're very, very cheap. And you just put all your small ones. Boom, 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 boom. And then this will, and you can put it right back inside
Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
a B size, or even if it's a C or D, just put it right in there.
Yep. So smart.
It should be Hubert, not Bart. I was going to say Vicky. I don't think I quite understood what you meant. Now I do.
Okay. So let me look at what I want to do here, because those are going to be the other house. I want, let's see, what's this
That's
compared to this?
That's
Oh, I see. Okay, so let's do that. And then we're going to do this for the little house. And then we're going to do this for the windows. Perfect. All right. What is this? Oh, yeah. Okay. So I need my bright pad again.
right here.
And then, do I have bright white? Oh, there's my bright white paste. Perfect. Awesome. Awesome, awesome.
Citrus splash.
Oh, I messed up on this one a little bit.
No, let me know. They're gonna know.
They're gonna know. They're gonna know.
They're gonna know.
All right. So let's go ahead and do this up.
I can read that. Something like this is it's almost like you can kind of figure out where you want it to work. So is this the door where the...
Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
How dare you question me, McCoy?
I was going to say, is this one where the glass is on the bottom?
What? Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So he's pulling out a multi-tool. Has multi-functions. The hockey stick end is great to clean the inside edge of your paste jars, and this end can be a little bit of stirring, or, as he's using it, as a very small squeegee. Because they're very firm in the middle, but they bend. This is solid.
Hey, what? Oh, hold on.
What?
Two in a row.
Oh. I'm going to dry these.
And then we also need to dry this. One thing, the reason why they released the quick dry tool was to stop stuff from like that happening, but I don't think it's strong enough.
All right, I got to go to the other side because I blew a transfer over.
I think it's just a backing, isn't it?
No, it's an actual transfer. It's one
it is?
for the door window things.
Uh-oh.
Before she finds it, if she ever wakes up.
She's in slumberland. All right. So let's get this one ready to go.
It's that door one. It's just like that one.
Gotcha.
CC, what are you doing with your ball? Destroying it as always?
Sean, what are we going to do for dinner?
I have no idea.
That is always the $1 million question.
Yeah, it's bad.
Why is it bad?
Because we don't know. And it's almost too late to go anywhere because everything closes so damn early.
Sean gets so tired. There was a time, I don't remember when, Sean would have to remind me, where we literally for almost a year and a half ate the same thing
almost every day.
day.
Not everything. Oh, every time, but pretty close. It was chicken, broccoli,
and my honey sauce.
And your honey sauce. There's a place here in town that makes this fantastic honey. It's not
Do you
honey
want
mustard.
to,
It's kind of honey.
since
maple.
I'm going to go clean these, do you want to go ahead and paste that and then do that?
White?
Yes, please.
Okay. So we'll grab, where'd you, you put it in the water. And the nice thing, something like this big, you can actually just tape it down. This sticks to that so it doesn't slide.
What?
I was just telling that. Now the big thing about something like this, the only thing that's sticking to this little piece of wood is just the cross, and that's it. So you have to really be careful when you're doing this. Not to press very hard.
Good job, Shani.
There's that one.
Nice job.
I need that pad real quick. That one I think already has a little sticker behind it.
Oh, okay. All right. So after this, I will probably end the live, and we'll be back tomorrow night to do the next shelves and decorate it and stuff. Since what time is it?
It's 8.
8:30. So let me go. Yeah. Let me look. Let me see what I have for. Yeah. Let's do that. That's what I love about these feature walls is, it's a progress.
Progress. Voila.
Cece, did you destroy your ball?
Yeah, it's pretty much destroyed. Oops.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see how your windows turned out, Shawnee.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Hey, I can wash this real fast.
So inside of the house, when you buy the house, it actually comes packaged like this. So you have the little windows and doors here with the stickers. So really nice. Keep the cardboard. I use the cardboard for so many different things. And then once it dries, we can use those to add the little windows and doors and stuff, which I will do. And I'll post a photo later to our Facebook page to show you how these shelves finished out. So that way we can get dinner going and stuff. But then tomorrow, let me show you. I'll be right back. Let me look at what the next shelf is.
Okay, you guys get to kind of watch what I do. I think I finally figured out why that didn't work. Sink.
So the next shelf, Sean, is going to be the books, more houses, and the birds.
Yeah.
What is that camera?
This is the one that should be the sink. Whoops.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And then I just want to see, include into the switcher is Logitech.
What are we doing? I'm sorry, guys. Just a sec.
While you were out and about, I thought I said, hey, let me see if I can fix it. It just came to me going, ooh, maybe it's not the switcher. So I said,
unprofessional.
Oh, they just watch it.
Unprofessional.
Sorry,
guys. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. I love doing this feature wall because it is so many different surfaces and transfers. It's just us chatting. And then when it's done, it just is such a great feature. And then when we're done, we'll start working on the back wall. We'll be back tomorrow to do the next shelf. We'll probably be live. Tomorrow is your
Friday, and we are
late day, or
it's late day. Plus, we're going, so we can't do anything in the morning. We're going to see that house.
We need to talk about that, anyways.
Okay.
So join us tomorrow for that. For those of you who missed it, make sure to go check out our office tour on our sister channel. We didn't do the reveal here because we did it over on that channel. But that way you can kind of see how it turned out. Yeah. Once again, I love it. Looks great. And if you guys have any questions on Couture, joining, becoming a customer, joining our club, reach out to us. That's what we're here for. But until we see you guys tomorrow, bye.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, look at, they all know.
They all know it's time to go. And why is this not going here?
I do not know, because you did stuff. You touched
all
stuff.
I have to do is just touch the window and it should pop up.
Shouldn't have touched stuff.
Shouldn't have touched stuff. I'll just go here.
Okay.
I think.